love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always
What's up? Arkansas State beats Coastal Carolina 28-27. At least that's what it should have been if the fucking refs weren't involved.
Oh, here we go. The refs.
All right, I'd like to hear everyone's opinion.
It was a rough game to watch. I think A-State just, I don't know, they missed out on some opportunities. Yes, the refs made some calls, but they were definitely the right calls. It's just we were playing disciplined football, and that's what happens when you don't play disciplined football. And that's my take on it.
We sent someone to the hospital.
That's true. That is honestly hit is the only thing I was upset about Arkansas State. Other than that was probably one of our best games in the last 4 years.
Yeah, it was a good game to watch.
Yeah.
And then also,
Because you also have to remember Coastal was fucking ranked the last 2 to 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I kind of am upset my tuition pays for the guy that did the little sleepy head.
yeah. So if
That
you
guy
guys
should be
didn't
kicked
see,
off.
yeah. So whenever the guy was getting carted off,
Yeah.
so Coastal's players were talking to the refs and saying who the flag should be on. They were pointing directly at number 92 for A-State.
Yeah.
And 92 put up a his hands were together and sort of like that sleeping motion, where you put someone to sleep.
Yeah.
He did that, and there was almost a brawl on the field.
When they sent the state troopers out, they moved everyone to the sidelines.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that's so screwed up. Arkansas State, I know I go here, but you guys have been at the bottom of the barrel in the Sun Belt and in college football for so long. You don't need to be doing that type of crap. Yeah, you don't have shit to say when you're at the bottom of the barrel.
Let's back up 2 steps there.
Yeah.
That is true, but don't blame Arkansas State for that. Blame that fucking defensive man who should not be playing for the team the rest of the season.
What number was he?
92.
Thurman Gaithers.
He plays, it was Gaithers, yes. He plays D-end. He's a little bit of, I've watched him the whole season. He has been a little bit of a hothead.
Yes.
Hothead's not the right word. I would say
aggressive.
He's emotionally and aggressively. He's aggressive during the game.
Yeah.
And it's just, but you can't be doing that. Some guy could have been seriously injured and killed, and that hit, that was a
could have murdered him.
Yeah, that hit was not. It was not clean whatsoever.
So, the man was already down.
Well,
now what's really interesting?
I don't think our player. I don't think he meant to hit him that hard, but it still should have been a flag. Yeah,
he was going for a traditional tackle when the quarterback slid.
Yes,
where he made his mistake is he didn't disengage.
Yeah,
you're supposed to try to disengage, and he just. Now, what I was surprised about was that it was just because technically the quarterback was already rolled down and the play was therefore technically over, he wasn't charged with a targeting call.
If I were Butch Jones, I'd have thrown him off the field the second I saw who it was.
Yeah.
If we weren't where we were in the season, Butch probably would have.
But what should
where we were? What do you mean?
Like we can't spare guys is where I'm getting at.
We already suck dick. You might as well throw them out.
Yeah, seriously. But the only thing that I'll say this about the game is that they put in their backup after that. How do we not instantly capitalize in that moment? Like that,
I will say
that was a huge point of the game.
I will say we did though. If you watch that last half quarter. We destroyed. The only reason they got back in the end zone was because they have a really good running back as well. That the guy just kept handing the ball off to.
I will agree with you on that because I'm looking at the box.
I don't think did he even throw the ball once?
I don't know, but we did win the second half, 14-10. But I mean, our receivers need to catch the damn football, please. Like on deep throws, catch the damn ball, and literally every time
the
a new
backup-
ball would happen, take your eyes off the ball. They would take their eyes off of it and lose it, and that's
The backup threw one throw. He completed it for 6 yards.
yeah. So then, if you know you can't, if you know he's not gonna pass it, shoot, blitz 8, blitz everybody, shit.
Which we did sack him a few times, if I'm not mistaken.
But yeah, we lost by 10. This game we should have won 100%. This is a game that we need, and against ULM, and this is gonna be my last thing about A-State, hopefully. This next game against ULM needs to be a win, or we're in deep shit.
Hey, we're still bowlable.
ULM favored by 2.5 or 2.
Oh yeah,
2 and
that's
2.
crazy.
That's
Well,
a
we
fit.
saw what-
That's a
But
50-50.
Butch is undefeated versus ULM, so we'll see the
We
streak
saw
staying alive.
what the so-called experts said about the UMass game, and yeah, I'm just gonna say that. But I think this will be an easily winnable game for A-State.
What's funny, if you look at the team stats, we're fairly comparable
To what?
to a Coastal. Like, it was very...
Oh yeah,
Tight.
I mean it was a back and forth game. It was just, you know what? It's undisciplined. Our team is not disciplined whatsoever.
Now, to be fair, though, the calls that were made that took 2 of our touchdowns away were calls that they weren't calling both ways.
They're ticky-tack fouls, but
They
those
were.
are that's shit that's
But the
that is-
reason everyone got pissed off about it is because the fucking secondary ref that was on the away side would
line judge?
not... He wasn't on the line. He was towards the secondary.
Okay.
He would not throw a pass interference call.
Yeah, there were some
And there
tugging
were-
and pulling on that. I
There
did
were
notice that.
4 pass interference calls that should have been called, like, right in front of my fucking face. That
Yeah,
he
I
just-
did notice that.
I'm like, dude,
did notice that.
did you even walk in the stadium with a flag in your pocket?
Right. And I hate blaming the refs for games, but that shit sucks. But again, ticky-tack fouls, the smallest things can lose you a game in football. It's the most wonderful thing about sports is that the smallest thing could lose you a big
It's very
game.
true. That's why I don't mind them calling aggressively. Like, I don't mind.
Right.
Like, to me, that's actually a good thing because it keeps teams from being sloppy.
Yes, exactly.
But call it both fucking ways.
I know.
If you're going to be
Yeah.
ticky-tacky one way, and the part that's frustrating is that every fucking ref on the field's different.
Yep.
And if you're going one way down the field, you got 2 pairs of refs that might be lenient. You go on the other way
Yep.
down the field, you might have 2 pairs of refs that are hardcore assholes.
Mm-hmm. Right.
so-
And well, with this remaining schedule A-State's got, they got ULM, Louisiana, South Alabama, Texas State, Marshall. ULM, South Alabama, and Texas State, those need to be wins, 100%.
Yeah.
Because, like, we ain't beating Marshall. Louisiana has started to give us fits. And then South Alabama, this is going to be a tough remaining schedule. And Butch Jones's job is on the line if he doesn't get a bowl win. I'm just, a
South
bowl
Al puts a
game.
beat down on Southern
Honestly,
Last year.
if he does better than he has the last 2 seasons, he'll stay. Because you got to remember, he and the athletic director are in
100%.
cahoots.
Yeah, they are.
And I'm not even going to say cahoots because that sounds like they're good friends, and it's
Yeah,
known
but-
that they're good friends.
But yeah, and that is very true. They're
And
both from Alabama.
to be fair, Butch is still bringing in money for the team.
But guess what? You have donors that aren't from Alabama that are pissed off
It's
at
true.
this whole situation and that pay money. And it's just you know,
Now-
it's a screwed up situation.
I don't want to be the guy that kicks a coach off a team because it's only his first 3. I don't like getting rid of a coach if he had 4 seasons.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, he'll definitely have one more season next season.
We also have to sit down and realize, and this is what the donors are being assholes and don't give a fuck about. He came in the worst time to become a new head coach for a team.
Oh, 100%.
Coming off the COVID season on somebody who was an amazing coach for us and ran up the records for us and then left and brought
To Utah.
a bunch of our good players with him,
Yep.
and then had a different offense that didn't play well with one of the best quarterbacks that's been through our system, and then lose him.
Yeah.
And then the
I think
Blackman bullshit.
Right.
Blackman
Right.
shouldn't
And
have played.
No. And I think what people are most mad about is that he claims that he's learned under Nick Saban and he has this Alabama name tag in his bio, and people expect a lot from
They
him.
expect Alabama and Arkansas.
Yeah, right.
And it's just not going to happen.
No, 100%. But you have people that don't know the levels to like football and stuff that see that and they're like, dude, why isn't he getting all these players?
And these donors need to realize that label, the only good that label does is for recruitment.
Oh, 100%.
At the end of the day.
But if Butch Jones does not call the plays, by the way, he does not. He is there to be on the sideline the whole time and argue with the refs. I don't, and you know, he'll have connections with players as well, and that's very good.
And he does coach 101 a lot.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, Nathan, like we were
crazy.
out there. Nathan, you were there when he watched him practice, right?
Oh, he would turn to me. I'd be sitting there filming the punters, and he'd get on the different side, and he'd look at me. Hey, this dumbass, he just ain't doing it right, is he? No, sir, no, he ain't.
Yeah, so like he's there for the players and to build a brand. He's not.
It was funny. He never knew who I was, but he recognized me enough. He'd sit there, mouth off to him, and then he'd look at me and give me a little smirk and a smile, and they'd come back and he'd right back into him.
Yeah. He does have like a. He's a sloucher too, man. He's got a puff out that chest.
He's got people got a love-hate relationship for him. I mean, at the end of the day, he's a businessman. I mean,
yeah.
I mean,
100%. 100.
He came out and said that from the get-go. I mean,
yeah. So what's up with?
Okay.
Are we?
So
what's up now, man?
We'll look at top 25 real fast.
Yeah. Penn State moved down a little bit. Not surprising. The only team that I have on my radar, and I'm not trying to be a homer here, but it is Missouri. Missouri came off they're coming off a victory in South Carolina and Kentucky, and man, the team looks very good. And I told this to my friend: if Clemson played the exact same schedule and had the same exact record, they would be in the top 10. And they got Georgia coming up, which is going to be a tough game.
I would put them in between Ole Miss and Oregon State, personally.
Yeah, that's where, I mean,
I wouldn't say top 10, but definitely they should be 12.
Oh, yeah. I mean, why Notre Dame 6-2? I mean, they lost to Louisville. I mean, how does that not
at this point of the game, nobody who is 6-2 should be in front of somebody who's 7-1.
Right. I mean, I don't understand. I get it because LSU beat Missouri, but I don't know. I feel like you can bump up Missouri a little bit higher. I just can't believe Alabama is still in the top 10. I think it's fucking crazy.
Hey, you can say we've now played another ranked team this year.
Yeah, true. And
with James Madison at 25.
Yeah, I kind of want to go back to the Penn State thing. Them losing to a third-ranked Ohio State and being bumped down 3 is
that's pretty shitty.
That's I don't know, but like but Alabama can lose to number 11 Texas and still stay in the top 10. I don't know. I don't know if there's like favoritism. Maybe I think there's still favoritism with Alabama.
I mean, you got to remember they vote on this, so a lot of them are still also. It's not just somehow the fact that they won or lost. It's how they went about it.
Right.
That they're voting on.
My computer is about to die, so you guys keep talking.
I don't think there's anybody. Hey, Daniel, what do you think about top 25? There we go.
I like how Air Force is getting up there.
I know, right?
Number 19.
I agree. I was just looking at that. I think that's pretty amazing. They're 7-0 right now. I kind of want to watch a game. Not gonna lie.
I think
Wanna see how
they
good they are.
destroyed
Yeah.
Navy, didn't they?
Yeah, I don't
Look
exactly.
at Liberty. Liberty's just going through the
Yeah.
Conference USA because they used to be independent. Now they're. I mean, Conference USA, nothing to be impressed, but still, the undefeated is undefeated, and their remaining schedule, they're gonna be undefeated. You would think.
Are you guys talking
Yeah.
about JMU or
Air Force.
Liberty,
Oh,
Air
sorry.
Force? Oh, yeah.
Air
Speaking of
Force
every,
and
Silver,
all of
Liberty.
them, all of them.
Yeah.
JMU has made it back into the top 25.
Yep, and they're trying to vote, saying they should be bowl eligible and compete for the championship because that's their old rule that was for old teams, the 2-year waiting
Yeah.
rule. That's just so like if you were able to perform for 2 years at the level,
Right.
because you don't want to
Yeah.
accept anybody. Oh man, you can't afford to be here, and you can't be here. But obviously,
Exactly.
JMU was a better FCS team
Yeah.
than some FBS teams out there when they were FCS. So that's
Yeah,
a thing.
it's kind of
But
that's
it's
kinda
out of
screwed up.
context. You take it out of context. It's like, oh, North Dakota State, you can't do it. Well, they
Yeah,
could.
I don't
Mhm.
understand all that.
Okay.
Like JMU proved last year why they should be, and they're doing it again this year. They're
Facilities
back
are
where they were.
amazing.
I got a hot
They had
topic.
all the facilities.
What's up? You got a hot topic?
Got a hot take. So, you know how the SEC is moving to have only SEC schedules?
Yeah, like they're playing more SEC teams.
Well,
Like
they
it's heavily,
within the next 5 to 10 years, they only want to be playing SEC teams.
okay.
I think if that's the case, they
Yes.
should not be considered in the top rankings.
What do you mean?
If you
Like in the top 25.
if you do not play other teams around the league, you should not be in the rankings.
I don't I don't know.
Because
I mean,
every
that's a-
single one of these teams here in the top 25 have played against somebody who has played somebody else in the top 25.
Yeah, I mean the rankings, like I think what Brandon said a long time ago, that kind of stuck with me, is rankings are just for Vegas. To be honest with you,
It is true.
And injury reports.
just
And
for-
injury reports.
yeah, it's just there for. It's there to just I don't know. I mean, the only thing that matters is the top 4. Like any
Yeah.
of these like 5
Well, and that's
through
part of where I'm
25,
getting at. Like, if you have 4 SEC teams that say it was Arkansas, Alabama, I don't fucking know, Georgia, whoever the fuck else, Texas when they're there.
Right.
If they have them all listed as top 4, but for the last 3 years they haven't played anybody else outside of the SEC,
Yeah,
how the fuck can you judge if they're any better than anybody else in the NCAA?
exactly.
That's what they call
and
it, the AP pool, the media pool, the coaches pool, because those guys vote on it. Coaches don't really necessarily sit around and say they vote for each other because every coach would say they're the number 1 team in the country. No coach is going to say, yeah, you're
Right.
17. Oh, yeah, you're 8. No, it's for the media and the fans outside
Yeah.
of the team. It's
Oh,
only for them because they got to talk about something. Oh, we got
Yeah,
number
exactly.
2 versus
Yeah.
17 is an upset. That's for the media. The coaches don't go, oh, guys,
Yeah.
we're having an upset today in the locker room.
It's
just
true.
for
That's
the
why
game.
But I mean,
Yeah,
It's
follow
for-
script.
for clicks. It's-
and,
yeah, it's
and
for-
that also backs up what I was harping for always is that there's truthfully nothing different between the number 1 ranked team and the 76th ranked team other than mindset.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely like well, there's levels to it. I get that. I understand what you're saying. I
Mhm.
get what you're saying, Nathan. but,
Because the
like,
right coaching staff, the right discipline, they are the same.
Yeah, I mean,
At the end of the day, you're looking at 5-0 linemen on both sides who are 350 plus
yeah.
with a
Right.
skilled quarterback and
That's what-
skilled receivers.
That's why I'm glad they're extending these playoffs because it's like it's the only thing that fucking matters is Georgia, Michigan, Ohio State, Florida, maybe Washington and Oklahoma with the 5 and 6.
To me, the
rest of
playoffs should be
these-
the top 8 teams.
Right, and the rest of these guys, they don't matter. Like I could like, it's only for bowl games, and
Mhm.
that's what. But that's crazy that people get high and mighty about going to a bowl game. The end goal is to win the national championship for college football,
It's true.
and the fact that you could be proud of being like number 10 is just unbelievable. But now that it's a top 12 playoff, you have something to
That's
fight for
insane.
when you're number 12.
Oh, and when I say it should be at least a top, like I mean, 8 teams should fucking play in the playoffs.
Yep, 12
Yeah,
is
well, they're-
too many.
Well, that's what they're doing, aren't they? They're changing that. They're changing
8,
it to 12.
12, yeah. I think it's next
I think
year.
Yeah, it's next year they're doing 12.
And next year you're
Wait.
gonna have all the super conferences because you're gonna have
Yep.
all the Pac-12 teams go to the Big Ten.
Yeah, rip Pac-12. Oregon State.
Do you see the
where's
schedule for 2024? It's fucking wild for the mileage. And guess what? I'm thinking about all the people that make the early trip. You know, they go on Wednesdays and Thursdays early.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
gonna go on Tuesdays now. Like they don't get paid anymore. Like there's still
Right.
student help. Like oh, we benefit the students. Like
Yeah, and I kind of want your guys' thoughts about this. Is the NCAA revolved around football? I just want your guys'. What's up?
Besides March Madness
Yeah.
Besides
Besides
March Madness.
March Madness
and
is
women's
probably just
women's
as big.
basketball.
Because Missouri's coach Drinkowitz, not Drink, is it Drink? Yeah, it's Drinkowitz.
Yeah, Drinkwitz.
Yeah, he was saying like that it's like the NCAA is definitely favored football, and they're making
Football
these
has a
conferences
bigger American statute to it in general.
They make more
Right.
money.
Right.
Exactly. It's just-
Basketball is still damn near just as big. Because
Yeah.
in my opinion, college basketball is bigger than NBA.
Oh,
Because of
what?
sports
Yes.
betting.
Yes.
Because of betting in the March Madness.
Yes,
But I'm about
yes.
to say, March Madness is insane. I fucking love March Madness. I wish we could.
Right.
This game.
I wish we could cut that down in
in the
half
last
and
3
do something
years.
like that with football. It'd be amazing.
Right.
God, it'd be
And it's
awesome.
just- the other thing they made a point was like the like students, you know, like they gotta, you know, they got classes and stuff, but they're traveling across the country. You know, like if you're like UCLA or who's gonna be in the
You
USC
play
's
one
gonna
game a
be-
week in football, that's not a big deal. But if you play 3 volleyball games a week and you're
Yeah.
Penn State going to UCLA and Oregon's
Well,
got to go
exactly.
to Rutgers, come
It's
on,
like-
man.
it's like
Come
when
on.
Arkansas
They don't
State-
fly the same as football.
It's like
They
when
get different
Arkansas
players.
State plays UNLV.
Yeah, like you have to travel across the country, and sometimes you got to feel for these student athletes.
Planes.
I mean, hell,
Yeah.
even leaving with the team, Brandon, when you and I went to UNLV, we were at the football facility at 2 a.m., buses rolling out at 2:30 to get on a plane by 5.
Yeah, that's nuts.
And
You got jet lag. You got West Coast
Oh,
time versus
and
Central
then
time.
we land, and it's earlier than when we left.
No, we came back and it was the sun was shining.
We came back at
maybe
fucking
not when-
8:30 in the morning.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
We are
That's why
rolling
a lot
out
of road
of
trips, I
Memphis
slept
Airport,
at the
and the
facility.
sun's waking us up.
Yeah, because you had an hour back trip home.
Yeah,
That's funny.
because we take off on an airplane in UNLV at like 12:30 at night,
Mm-hmm.
and we land in Memphis at like 5:36.
Right, and that's why I asked the question is because like
No, it was
There's
awesome.
some
I wouldn't
things that-
trade anything about it.
yeah,
And guess
I
what?
know,
It's
but,
Sunday.
like,
It's not like everything gets pushed back. Everything's just a normal Sunday. Like we had a home game.
Like,
Right,
I
and
didn't
Nathan,
sleep that
you had
night.
good-
I went, napped, got my ass up just in time to walk in as the priest was walking down for mass.
yeah. See, like it's definitely tough on student athletes, and that's where I
Oh, you're supposed to
feel
sleep
like,
on a plane.
I mean, I did.
I can't sleep on a plane. If you sleep on a plane, that's crazy. That's like
I only was
sleep
able to sleep
anywhere.
on that plane
I can
because I
sleep
was
anywhere.
with 2 other people that I actually enjoyed as friends. Whew. If that had been Joe
Allegedly.
Smo from the equipment crew, it probably wouldn't have happened.
yeah, that's nuts.
Hey,
yeah,
I got Andrew $100 that night
That's true.
or 120.
You made 80.
I made more than that.
Oh, Brandon, he's a high roller.
And then he went and got a bunch of whiskey and beer and slept in our apartment or in our hotel room.
Oh man, I wish I
just-
would have. I wish I could have been
Not
there.
that night.
No, you did.
No, I didn't. On that night. Because
I
me and
went
Andrew
to-
left together.
I went to
That happened
ULM.
multiple nights. You were not with Andrew. You were with Chris.
No, Chris stayed at the hotel.
No, I'm talking about when
Me
we
and
got
Andrew
to the
came back.
hotel. When we got back to the hotel, we had
No,
a
I'm
bunch of
talking
extra
after
alcohol.
this trip. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, because me and Andrew Ubered back, just us two back home.
You
We're
did.
back to the hotel. It was just us two. I remember.
You did,
Well,
but you stayed in the same room as Chris. I stayed in the same room as Andrew.
Oh yeah. Because I went to the room later.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I went to the room at like 3 a.m. and Chris was still up.
Yeah, because
He was still making the highlight.
because you came over to our room and we had like 3 cases of beer and a thing of whiskey, and we're sitting there
Oh my
watching Ghost
God.
Adventures till about 3 in the morning, and
Fuck,
you
I
fell
literally have
asleep.
that on my TV right now.
He
That's
fell
funny.
asleep leaning up against my bed, and he kept dropping his beer.
Oh my God.
He probably put
Absolutely.
more beer in the carpet of that in that hotel room than he did in his gut.
Well, Vegas is used to that, so
It's true. And then
yeah.
he abruptly gets up, doesn't say anything, and he just stands straight up and walks out the door. Andrew
That's
looked at me and
hilarious.
goes,
Hey,
should
what
we be
happened?
worried about where he's going? I go, no.
That's
Hey, what
funny.
happens in Vegas?
As
stays
soon
in
as that door
Vegas.
shuts, he's no longer our problem.
That's hilarious.
So that means COVID cannot escape Vegas. So it can never leave. Anyways, we're off the rails. What's the topic?
Let's go to we're doing NFL?
I think we're going to NFL. Okay, Easton.
Yes.
Oh, wait, no, it's not time for that.
We'll
Okay.
edit
No.
that later.
To me, I'm going to talk about the one big game of the weekend. It's probably about the only exciting game, in my personal opinion. I guess there was probably two. But the most exciting one was that the Patriots beat the Bills. America's team!
Yeah, hell yeah.
America's team
Josh
played
Allen,
against the
dude,
couch.
Dude, the Bills are the most overrated NFL team in the world. Josh Allen, the most overrated quarterback in the league. 100%.
No, that's the Chiefs.
You can't
Season is
tell.
so young still.
No, bull crap. Dude, he's been in the league for like how long now? Like
Oh, the season's young. Like, you can't say they're overrated yet.
He's definitely. I've seen bro. I've seen this before. They're gonna make it to the playoffs, and they're gonna choke first round. I will tell you that right now.
I don't think they're overrated only because 6 years ago they were the bottom of the barrel.
Oh yeah, they were the bottom of the barrel, and they will stay at the bottom of the barrel when it comes to playoffs. Yeah, I don't like Josh Allen. I think he's a scumbag of a player.
See, that's what I
Chiefs
think about Patty Holmes. I think
Everybody
Easton has the same feel for the Bills as I do for the Chiefs.
No, no. There's no way you have more hate in the Chiefs than me to the Bills. There's no way.
The Chiefs are my least favorite team, and Patrick Mahomes
No.
is a dickhead. He's a good football player, but he is a dickhead, and his family's fucked up.
Hey man, Taylor Swift.
Hey,
man,
it's not his
Brittany
family.
Brittany Mahomes is pregnant, man. She's pregnant with twins.
Well, it's because
He's just
she
a-
probably
he's
had a
just a family
threesome
man.
with Kelsey and Swift
Oh god.
and got pregnant.
Oh god. Oh no.
It's gonna be edited out.
That
This is
baby's
edited.
coming out
This is
white.
edited.
That's
Stop,
wild.
stop recording.
Oh,
Stop
God.
recording. Stop recording.
That's wild.
Left field.
Nathan, put down the whiskey.
Oh, it hasn't come out yet.
Oh my god. I'm tallying up everybody's wins from 2 weeks ago. Right now.
That's
Yeah,
all
we
we
didn't
care
pick
about.
those the last 2 weeks.
Yeah. Oh no, we did it. We did 2 weeks ago. We didn't do it a week ago.
Mhm.
We still did it,
Bucks,
Brandon.
Bills tomorrow.
The episode just wasn't recorded.
Ooh, the Super Bowl. Super Bowl is this weekend. The Jets are at the Giants.
Oh
Or
god.
is it the Giants? Or is it the Giants at the Jets? So technically, the Giants get the home locker room. Technically.
Right.
Really?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I never knew that.
They're at the same stadium.
I know they're at the same stadium, but how do you determine like which
Well,
one?
it's
gets
whoever's schedule it is as being home game.
Okay, Nathan. I'm sorry.
Duh.
I'm doy.
It was
the
kind of
Chargers
like,
were to play the Rams in the SoFi
it
Stadium.
was kind of like one of our buddies, Zach. So you know how War Memorial is our stadium for Catholic High.
Yes.
So where one of the Razorback stadiums is in Little Rock, Easton, is my high school's home stadium. So,
Really?
but that's also where they play the high school playoff games.
Mm-hmm.
So depending on how the schedule is for the playoffs, sometimes we have the away side of the field and the away locker rooms.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I've never. That's pretty interesting. I've never like. Well, we had a football for our high school. We shared a football stand with our rival, but it was just interesting how we did that stuff. It'd be like every 4 years we'd switch or some bullshit like that. But yeah, oh, by the way, 2 weeks ago, the 49ers versus Browns. Everybody picked the San Francisco 49ers except Zach, and he stuck with the Browns, and they won.
Browns.
Yeah, so that's funny.
Browns the whole
hilarious.
season.
I'm
Browns
almost
the
done.
whole
If you
season.
guys want to keep if you guys want
Last
to keep
week was the
talking.
Colts was crazy, but the NFL did
Well,
admit
I was about
that
to
they
say
screwed
the
up
next
call.
thing I was going to say was the other good game was probably the Browns and Colts game.
Browns and Colts. Oh yeah, man.
Browns are
Freaking
good,
Deshaun
baby.
Watson. Deshaun Watson went down. I don't think he's going to be starting, but PJ Walker looks pretty freaking good.
He wasn't looking bad.
Looks better than Deshaun Watson. I don't know, bro. It's sad to see him struggle. Like, he had such good talent, and then he's just not good, dude.
Yeah.
I know.
But
I know y'all seen that D2 Bears quarterback coming out.
Yeah.
oh my God,
First
yes,
career
that's right.
start coming out and dogging on the
Beating the
Raiders.
Raiders.
I'm pretty sure the guy I played against in fantasy got 50 points with him.
Oh my God, no way.
It was either 25 or 50. I can't remember which. It was a lot.
It was a lot.
I mean, it was literally
Yeah.
the deciding
That's
factor.
insane.
Dude was literally
Yeah.
about to be a teacher, and now he just beat an NFL team. Like, that's what he said during
And
his
he's
press conference. He was like,
Hey.
starting next week.
At home, this
He
is the
got
first
30
Bears
points.
win.
He got 30 fucking points.
That's crazy.
yeah.
If it wasn't for him, if he would have gotten the 11 that he was projected, I would have won.
Yeah.
Well,
And now they're coming
shit.
back they're coming back next week to play the Chargers, and I think he'll do it again.
That would be
That's
The
it.
insane.
Chargers stink.
The
Chargers are
not good.
overrated. No,
They're
they
terrible.
have all that talent and they stink.
Yes.
It's because okay, at what point can you look at Justin Herbert and be like, hey, maybe it's on him and not the coach? Because dude can't his field vision is terrible. Literally, he'll have people that his receivers are above the height of 6'6". How do you not see the wide open guy down the field 500 times? It's crazy. I get it. He's got a broken finger, but God, he's 7 feet tall and can see a quarter mile down the field and can't see a 6'6" receiver. I think that's nuts. He's not actually 7 foot, but you know what I mean. Their whole team is just tall, and he can't do nothing with it. And it's funny because we keep beating the crap out of him, and I'll take it.
Lost a receiver too, so they keep getting an injury bug every year.
Who do they lose? Did they lose Mike Williams again?
I think so, but that was a couple
Yeah.
weeks ago. I thought.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought he was.
That was early.
so
But he's still gone.
I
So,
guess the
I think
other
the ACL.
the other very exciting game was the Vikings beating the 49ers on Monday night.
Oh man,
I just read that Brock Purdy had a concussion, so that's why he threw a pick.
yeah.
Because he
yeah,
tried to do the
so-
quarterback sneak, and it shows the
Hmm.
overhead sky cam, and he got fucking nailed. So
Yeah,
yeah, him
yeah.
failing his
Make
first
it
pick of the
like-
season in the coverage, yeah, he was concussed.
I was supposed
Uh,
to make good points with him, and no, didn't get needed.
Well,
Uh,
I mean,
Nathan, what happened to the Packers?
It's
yeah,
a
Packers
rebuild
are
year.
terrible. Packers are terrible. Jordan Love, get him out. Tank for
Yeah,
Caleb Williams.
I just don't think he's. I don't think he's the right
Broncos
fit.
country.
Let's ride, baby.
Can we have Derek Carr?
No.
Honestly,
you don't want Derek Carr.
Yeah, I don't know if you want him.
I would take him over Love.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn, I thought we were talking up Love earlier.
I
this
would
season.
take the experience over Love right now.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't know. Derek Carr is playing in one of the worst divisions and is still trying to win the division. I would think they'd already have the division secured by now with how their schedule is.
But he's not playing bad for his first year with
No.
a new team.
I mean, dude, I mean they have the easiest schedule in the league, and the guy's
Okay,
been playing for
but
years.
the Saints are a hard team to play for. And isn't this their first year with a new coach?
No, he's been the coach for. Yeah, no, they don't have a new coach. Peyton hasn't been the coach in a while.
I can't remember. I just always
Okay,
remember
well,
seeing his face with him.
but Michael Thomas. I know he's not like the stat booster he was like 3 years ago, but he's still a decent receiver. And you have
Okay.
Alvin Kamara.
I'll put
Chris
it this
Olave.
way: Derek Carr was 33 for 55, which that's 33 completions. That's actually fairly good for 301 yards,
He's throwing
a
the ball
touchdown,
lot.
and an interception. I
Yeah,
mean,
he's
I feel like that's a lot of. I feel like that's a lot of throws.
I think
Lot
you
of
can
chance.
you can
Holy
let the man
shit.
have an interception if he's throwing over 300 yards.
It could
He's
also
also
be
throwing
coaching as
55
well.
passes.
Yeah, it's because the team doesn't have a run game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that is actual factual right there.
I mean, to be fair, they haven't had the easiest schedule either so far.
They were ranked the top for easiest schedule in the beginning of the year.
Okay, for the beginning of the year, maybe. But you also got to keep in mind, the Titans are never an easy team to just walk over. They will always fight you. The
Every
Panthers
team
are a
is
joke.
beat.
They barely
Yeah.
Every
lost to
game's
the
been
Packers.
close.
Do what?
Oh, besides, almost
and-
all the games have been very close, except like Patriots, Bucks. Really, all the other ones are like 1 or 3 points.
I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, like Titans, Panthers, Packers, Buccaneers, Patriots. None of those teams, except the Texans, none of those teams are like, holy cow, these are playoff contenders. Those games should all be wins, in my opinion. All of them should be wins.
Not
And
against the
Jacksonville,
Texans.
like
The
Jacksonville.
Texans are actually pretty solid this year.
No, that's what I said. Like, except Houston and
even the Jags. Jags are a pretty good team this year.
That's why I said Houston
Yeah.
and the Jags.
Like,
But, like-
and I wouldn't even
but
fault
still.
them for losing to the Colts this week.
No, they should definitely beat the Colts. Gardner
should.
Minshew, I get it. He's a big time like backup quarterback and he makes a lot of noise, but you should literally beat the crap out of them.
And then the Bears could be a toss-up for them. The Vikings are still, in my opinion, one of the best teams right now, despite their record.
The Vikings?
Despite their record.
They're about to lose 6 games in a row because they don't have Justin Jefferson.
They didn't need him against the 49ers?
But because Kirk Cousins, man, has a mind of his own and will go off on one game and then he'll lose the rest of them. I'm not high on the Vikings. They start off slow. Their defense is terrible.
I'm
got the
not
Packers
a
up
ride or
next.
die on them, but in my opinion, they are still one of the better teams. Of the average. They're above 50%.
They're well, according to their record.
Not
3 and 4.
not off the record. I
3 and
mean, you
4,
could argue 3
they
and 4
are
is
close.
50%.
They're below. I mean, it's close.
Carry
See,
the
that's why I
one.
think that's why I think they're reaching for the line of average right now.
I mean, that's all they need for a chance.
Yeah, but they ain't going to make a deep run in the NFC.
Watch, they're gonna fucking win the Super Bowl this year just because I talk about it.
Clip it. If they win the Super Bowl, I will.
If they
I will
win the
eat
Super Bowl, you're gonna
5,000
buy me a Vikings jersey with my last name on
Yes.
the back.
And when they don't make it to the playoffs, you know what I'm gonna do?
You're gonna replay this clip and say, "I told you so."
I'm gonna replay this clip and I'm gonna say, "Skull Nation," whatever the fuck they say. Oh man, but
I'm not
okay,
disagreeing with you. You just jinxed it though.
Oh no, they ain't win shit.
God, it would be so great. Are they? Can they even play the Chiefs in the Super Bowl?
We beat. Yeah, they're NFC.
Yeah.
We're AFC.
Wouldn't it just be the best if the stars were to align and they play each other in the Super Bowl? Patty Holmes goes out first play.
Well, we beat the shit out of them. All right, so for the picks that we had 2 weeks ago, Zach, man, had a day. Daniel went 9 for 15. Trevor went 8 for 15. Brandon went 8 for 15.
What happened to reading them in order of suckest to best?
Well, I'm reading them suckest to best.
No, you went from 10 to 8.
9.
Or
You
9
went
to
from
8.
9 to 8.
Well,
and then
Daniel was
8.
the first. I'm
So
reading the
not
fucker. Okay.
suckest to best.
I'm in suspense. Continue.
Okay. Well, Tyler got 8 for 15. Trevor got 10 for 15. Mitchell got 10 for 15. And then me, Nathan, and Zach got 11 for 15.
Yeah!
Hey, I did good. That's like my best. So
I'm pretty
far.
sure Easton
That
and
was
I have
by far
been
my best.
damn near even
I think
every
we've
week.
been. Nathan and I have been tied every week.
Easton and I've got this shit down.
Yeah, we got this shit. We know the script, man. We memorized it, dude.
Tyler was here last time?
What?
Tyler was here last time?
Mhm.
Who?
I
Yes.
guess he was, yeah.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago. It was the one time we had everybody here. And we recorded like 13 minutes.
Mhm.
Yep.
Okay.
Good
So do
times.
we want to get with the?
Yep, we're going for this week. Alrighty,
Okay.
righty.
What's the order? Daniel, Brandon.
Same.
No.
Zach,
Daniel
dang
than
it.
me.
It's Daniel, Zach, Brandon,
Brandon.
Mitchell, Easton, Nathan.
Come on
All
now.
right.
God, we've only
I'm
been doing
sorry.
this 4 or 5 weeks now.
All right,
Jesus.
let's get it. Let's get it.
Alright,
Yeah,
here we go.
not
We
4
got
weeks.
tomorrow night at 7:15 p.m. Central Standard Time. We have the Buccaneers at the Bills.
Bills.
I'm gonna go Bucks on this one.
There you go, Zach.
Brandon,
Bucks.
Mitchell.
Say Bucks.
He said Bucks.
But what are they?
It's the Buccaneers
Bucks
at the Bills.
Bills.
Easton.
I'm going with Buccaneers.
And your boy Josh Allen.
It's the dollar
I'm
sign
going with the
game.
Buccaneers. Baker Mayfield's about to have a field day with Josh Allen. Do it, Nathan. Join me, Nathan.
I love
Join the dark
Mayfield.
side.
We'll go Bucks.
I know. There we go,
Mayfield.
Nathan.
Mayfield is the new, what's his face? Big beard guy.
Fitzpatrick.
Yes, he's the new Fitzpatrick.
Yeah.
All right, now we got the 2024 Super Bowl.
Oh God.
Jets and Giants.
Actually, I have no idea.
I think they're going for one with home
Jets and
advantage.
Giants. You say Super Bowl? What? What the hell?
Come on, Daniel.
The Giants.
My God, these people suck. God dang. Where's it at? It's at. Who's MetLife?
They play
Who's
the same
MetLife?
fucking
They're
place.
both New York, Zach. They're both New York.
United States.
They play in
What?
the same. They play in the same stadium. They're both home teams.
This is gonna be a crazy game.
It's the two New York teams that play in fucking Jersey.
And damn it, and they're both.
At 12 o'clock.
I'm
on
not
Sunday.
going to call
Home
them.
field advantage is gonna be a big one.
I don't call them the New York Jets and Giants anymore. I call them the New Jersey Jets and the New Jersey Giants.
You know what? We're
Suck
gonna go
my-
with the Jet. We're gonna go with the Jets.
Alrighty.
Suck my hairy balls.
All right, Brandon.
To me, Jets. Jets.
Mitchell.
Giants.
I'm gonna go Jets.
I'm going with Jersey.
Which one?
I'll take the Jersey Jets.
Alrighty.
All right, next we got. Actually, this will probably be a pretty good game. We got the Jaggies and the Steelies.
T. Lawrence.
Hey man, my fantasy boy right there. I don't have. I don't have fantasies about him. He's my quarterback in fantasy football. Let's get that
Dude,
clear.
this is gonna be an interesting game. I'm gonna say. Goddamn. I'm gonna say Steelers.
Oh, nice pick.
All right, Brandon.
I'm gonna go Jags. But if the Steelers win, I won't be surprised.
Yeah, that's kind of how I'm feeling.
Go Jags. Go
Michelle.
Jags.
Look to be better at home.
What is it?
Jags at Steelers.
Jags.
I'm going Jacksonville.
Going Jags. Next, we have a
Philly all the way.
Yeah.
Philly all the way.
Anybody?
Eagles.
Yes.
Yeah. Everyone just take Eagles and walk away from it.
Okay.
Next, we have the Rams against America's team.
Oh my god.
Why the dramatic pause?
Cowboys.
I'm gonna go with.
I would say this though. Oh, go ahead.
Zach went with Dallas.
Yep. Okay,
Yes, sir.
Brandon, what'd you say?
I was gonna say I forgot the Eagles and Commanders game was close when they last
Yes, it
played,
was.
but
It
I'll
was.
I'll go Rams, man. You got Cooper Cut back with Puka Nakua.
Exactly.
Come on,
That's
Dallas.
what I'm saying.
Dallas stinky. Dallas overrated.
Mitchell.
The old American team.
I'm gonna go Rams too. I like Brandon's take. Cooper Cup, Puka Nakua.
Plus, Aaron Donald's gonna place the
Yes.
Dallas's O line. Dallas's O line isn't as good as it was 3 years
Exactly.
ago.
And Dak Prescott's terrible. Nathan.
I agree with the Rams pick, but I want to go with America's team only
Nathan.
because they're
Nathan's got
home and they're
balls.
coming off a bye.
True.
We'll see. All right, next. This is always a good game. And so if it's a blowout, I'm going to be very sad. Vikings versus the Packers.
Vikings.
Vikings.
Let's go.
What did you say, Brandon?
Mitchell. He said Vikings.
Vikes.
You cut out for me, sorry.
I'll do Packers.
I'm gonna go Vikings.
Oh,
It's going to be the Vikings, but I'm going to say Packers because I have to say Packers. All right. This could also be a good one. Falcons at the Titans.
oh. Falcons because the Titans are trading everybody. See, Henry's on the trading block.
Mhm.
I'll go Falcons.
I'm
And they
gonna
just
go
traded-
Falcons.
Their safety too. Falcons.
Yeah, Bird. Yeah. Or no,
Yeah. They
Yeah.
just traded him
to the Eagles.
for nothing.
For nothing. A 5th round and a no-name player. Zach, who'd you say?
Falcons.
Falcons. And then Brandon said Viking or Atlanta, sorry. Mitchell.
That was last game.
What is it?
Falcons.
Falcons,
Falcons
at
and
Titans.
Titans.
Falcons.
I'm gonna go Falcons as well.
I'm going fuck y'all, I'm going Titans.
Alright.
Just because I can.
Dolphins all the way.
Yeah, how is it I've been
When
making
does
ballsy picks
A-Chain
like
come
this,
back?
Easton, yet you and I are always even every week?
Yeah, I know.
When
That's
does
weird.
A-Chan come back?
Just pick Miami. The Patriots
yeah.
are terrible.
It's Patriots at the Dolphins. Y'all just everyone
They
just take
just-
Dolphins.
Hmm.
They will.
Daniel, if you want to pick New England, just tell me, bud.
Sure, I'll pick them. Why not? After watching
All
them
right.
against the Eagles, that was
Everybody else-
depressing.
They didn't play
wants to
the
go
Eagles.
Miami?
Oh, you mean
I want the
Miami?
I want the
Everybody else,
Dolphins.
Miami. All right, Daniel. We'll see what you're.
If anyone else doesn't want the Dolphins, speak up now or forever hold your peace. All right, awesome, great. Saints at the Colts.
Colts.
I'll take the Saints.
Brandon.
What'd he say?
Brandon,
Colts,
we
Colts.
can't hear. There, okay,
Colts.
there you
You said Colts.
Colts.
He said
You
Colts.
Fix your contraption.
go. It ain't. It's you.
Yeah, I can
Mitchell?
hear you at all, Brandon.
Metro.
What?
Saints at the Colts.
Colts.
I'm gonna go New Orleans.
Go New Orleans as well.
Whatever.
Aight. Now we have Texans, Panthers.
Texans.
Oh, the Panthers. Zachary.
Texans and the Panthers. Oh my God, Panthers! Y'all are
Have the
so
Panthers
bad.
won
Good
yet?
matchup. We got two.
No,
we
they
got
haven't
two
won
They
yet.
have
top,
not won yet.
two
Texans
top
all the way.
quarterbacks drafted going against each other.
Yeah, true.
Brandon.
I just can't get around that the Panthers haven't won yet.
Texans.
Yeah, I know. I had to go look at them. I'm like, oh my God,
I
they
can't
haven't
get
won a
that
single
wrapped
one.
around my
Texans.
head.
Houston, everybody.
Yep.
Okay.
Yipper dipper.
Browns is next, Nathan.
Now we got the Browns at the Seahawks. Are we just all going Browns?
Browns.
Oh yeah, I'll go,
Browns.
They've
I'll
been
go with the
they've been
Browns.
winning. We all have to go Browns.
Browns.
I think this is the
I'll
weekend.
go dark horse. I'll go Seahawks. The Seahawks have a good team still.
No.
I
They're
will
at
say
home too, I think.
this would be the game that the Seahawks would win.
Yeah.
I'll go hot.
Ooh, actually, yeah,
They
they're
have a good
starting
team.
PJ Walker.
I don't know, he's pretty good.
He hasn't been
He's pretty
playing very
good.
well at all. His stats are like, yeah. Look at him against the 49ers. The defense beat the 49ers.
Yeah, I'm still taking the Browns.
Browns.
What's the next one?
You got Bengals at Niners.
San Francisco all the way. Oh wait, hold up. This is gonna be a good game because
Brock
fucking
Purdy may not even be
Sam
in there.
Darnold's in. Ooh man.
I'm gonna go Bengals.
Shoot fire.
They
Man,
still
this
got.
is
Still going San Francisco. I'm going San Francisco.
Zach, what'd you say?
I'll go 49ers.
Brandon said San Fran. Mitchell.
Bengals.
Damn, bro, I don't know.
My mind still wants me to say Niners, but I want to say Bengals.
If
I'm gonna go
Jamar Chase goes
I'm
off
gonna go
again, it's gonna
Cincy.
be Bengals.
I'm gonna go. Oh fuck! But their defense is so good.
I'm going Bengals.
Against Jordan Addison.
Okay, I'll go Cincinnati. All right. Well, Chiefs all around, everybody.
I
You know I
mean, yeah, Chiefs.
Chiefs.
The Chiefs suck.
You fucker.
Hey, man.
Suck me sideways.
What the hell?
What the fuck?
It's a great combo right there. All right. Then we have
Bird.
Ravens at Cards.
Just take
Hmm.
Baltimore. Just take
You shouldn't
Baltimore.
have
But Kyler Murray's
Lamar
I
Lamar
don't care.
Jackson.
You're gonna take that guy? Oh my god, Daniel.
Lamar Jackson. My boy.
Zach.
Ravens.
Brandon.
Let's go Ravens.
Mitchell.
What is it? Ravens and
Cardinals.
God damn, get with the program.
Cardinals.
I
Jeez.
love the
I don't think
birds.
he's been here the whole time.
I'm just chilling, man.
Get off
He was like,
TikTok.
We got
Oh,
a Zimbabwe
TikTok.
in or something.
I'm about to say,
No.
get the Zen out. Get off TikTok.
I'm actually playing Pokemon Fire
Pokemon.
Red.
Oh
Boom.
my god, this
Oh,
Mitchell, you need to get City Skylines too.
guy. What'd you say, Nathan?
I didn't say anything, but I'm taking
Oh,
Ravens.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Did Mitchell ever give his answer?
Whoopsie
Cardinals.
daisy.
So-
Okay. Interesting choice.
Things you do to dollar.
All right, then it's gonna be interesting.
Bears.
Bears versus Chargers.
Bears!
Fuck the Bears.
I'll take the Bears.
I'm taking the home
Chargers
team.
at home.
Yeah, I'm taking home team Chargers.
It's a rookie's first road trip.
Hold on, we went out of order. What did Brandon and Mitchell say?
Bears.
Everyone said the Bears so far, except for me.
Oh, I said I'm gonna go Chargers.
I think Chargers.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Brandon said Chargers. Sorry.
Okay.
We're split.
Okay. Detroit all the way. Say here.
Here, here.
Yeah.
Yep, Detroit.
Detroit.
Detroit. Monday night football game at home.
Oh man.
Some people gone their whole life.
Well, but it's
I
gonna
don't
be
know
a
the
fun
last time they
week
had it. It's probably when they had Barry Sanders.
guys. This is gonna be a fun week of football. You ready?
What?
No. Okay. Awesome. I'm
Woo!
just gonna go fuck myself.
Crickets.
Woo!
I'm ready for some
Whoa.
heyday.
Wait, why was Easton so excited? I'm confused.
So it's a
Said
fun
something
week of
about
football.
fucking
It's a
us.
fun week of positivity football, Nathan.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, we're it's gonna lose again. Hey, come back, it's gonna lose again. What the fuck you mean, man?
Oh my lord.
Arkansas is probably going to lose a game. Who the fuck did they play?
Oh.
100%.
Nathan, we didn't even
100.
talk about the Arkansas game.
All right, let's go to the Arkansas game. We got,
I gotta get going.
we got the Arkansas
We
Razorbacks.
fired Dan Enos.
Do what?
Get me out. That's all that needs to
We
be
fired
said.
Dan
I gotta
Enos.
I gotta go do something.
What
all
was
that
it,
matters.
Daniel? What'd you say?
I said we fired Dan Enos finally.
Oh yeah, the OC.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're
everybody.
still gonna suck.
A-State wants them to hire him.
No.
No.
Stay away from him.
I
He's
don't know.
disgusting.
Can he be worse with what we have right now?
Possibly.
Maybe.
The
It's
fact, is,
amazing.
the fact is that A-State, though, our offense isn't our problem right now. It's our defense.
I have no idea, but
I don't even know what the problem is.
our
I'm
problem.
leaving for the
Our
night.
problem's a lot of shit, Nathan. It's one thing after another.
constipated.
It's like the Jeep, you know, the fucking wires are done, and then the goddamn motor is done, and then the windows don't work.
You know, if we had somebody driving that piece of shit that actually put fluids in it occasionally, it probably wouldn't be in the shitter all the time.
Oh,
Nothing wrong with it fluids-wise. It's just
fluids
No,
assembled.
I just
Three
have-
Stooges.
I just have to always give. We got to mention that. But I always have to give Trevor hell because I picked up the Liberty from him one time, and I'm like, why is the heat not working? Look down, the temperature gauge going off the wall. It had no water. It had no oil. It had no windshield wiper fluid. The only fucking fluid that was in there was my shit inside of my body in the gas tank.
That sounds like a problem. That sounds like a family matter, and I'm just gonna head out.
Wait,
Okay?
wait. Well, you got all the lewds gathered together for one weekend, and what happens? We give somebody a ticket. Yeah!
Trespassing. I like it.
Trespassing!
I love it.
Yay!
I'm pretty sure they probably got a trespassing, destruction of property, let's see, parking violation, and public indecency.
Digging up trees and shit.
Pissing on the car.
get away from my car.
Bam! Next time it'll be you.
Send us home, Nathan.
Alrighty. If you're any of the crazy ass motherfuckers stupid enough to listen to this podcast, thanks for hanging out. I can't guarantee next week because we weren't fucking here the last 2 weeks. We're between technical
Consistency.
issues and people getting laid. I don't know if we're going to be here.
People getting laid.
Yes, well, girlfriends came around and the podcast didn't happen. What can I say?
Yeah, the week before you forgot to record.
Yeah.
Well, last week,
yeah.
that's what I'm talking about. I said between technical issues and people getting
Dummy.
laid. You missed the
Yeah.
technical issues. Anyway,
Suck me
Consistency.
sideways.
and on that note, thank you all for listening, and bye-bye.
Bye.
Adios,
Suck me
muchachos.
sideways.
Other times I'm barely breathing though. I always gotta fight and hide from the demons, yo. Negative thoughts are poison, they rot. Head full of flies, so here come the clouds. They'll never stop unless I can swap all the bad for the good in my head when I'm lost. Yeah, so I'ma fake it till I make it. Positive thoughts are overtaken, I got patience. One day at a time is how you operate a cadence. A flow, you grow, you show yourself a foundation. Stay away from all the shit that causes temptation. I know that I like to